Hello. I am live. Yep. I am in Nashville, uh, downtown Nashville, and I am standing beside a brick wall. Actually, I'm not at all. I just get a big kick out of these virtual backgrounds, man. I'm actually in my bonus room. So, how are you all doing today? Anybody out there? My fiance Denny is in there. She's in there, by God. And Sandy's here, and Jean's here, and Bridget is here. Bridget says I'll behave this time, is what she says. Look at there. And I'm hot? Okay. Well, hey. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Amanda, the Wanderers, Melissa, man, this is a party just waiting to happen. Renee is here. Man, it's so good to see you guys. Listen, yesterday I broke the sound barrier. Actually, it was the YouTube barrier that I'd been working on for a long time. I got over 3,000 watch hours, so I'm so thrilled. My next peak is 4,000. Once I go 4,000, I get to be monetized, y'all. I'll be bringing in the big bucks. That's right. Yes. Denny can't do that. Every time I ask her to do that, she's like, she goes, she can't do it. She said she doesn't have enough fat. I can do it. I got the big, beautiful lips, she says. There we go. All right. Lisa's here. Connie's here. Man. Okay. So, are y'all subscribed to my YouTube channel? I hope that you are. Yes. Denny Baker is in there. Can you guys hear Denny? She said Bridget says get a room. We've got one. She's in there in my little studio, and so Renee, you can hear Denny in there yapping. She's in there, man. Yes and yes. All right. Okay. All right. So again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. It really means the world. It really does. And you won't, miss out on this incredible content, and these hilarious people here. Speaking of hilarious, oh my gosh. Okay, so my friend Brian, I wanted to share this with you guys last night, and I wasn't able to kind of like figure out how to make it happen. Let me see if I can find this. I'm looking on my phone right now. So my friend Brian went on this. He went on this thing or whatever, and somebody said, "Do you know a celebrity that is secretly like an alien?" Right? That was the whole thing, right? Well, he put Brady Seals is actually a lizard, and said that he never sweats, right? So I went online, and I swear, y'all, I laughed so hard last night. Denny and I were in the living room, and we could not hold it together. It was so freaking funny. Okay, so the post was celebrities who are definitely aliens. So you see that right there? So, and then Brian says Brady Seals is one of those lizard people aliens from outer space. He never sweats a drop, right? So my whole thing was, man, you know what? I think that they took it down. No, they didn't. So I put this little thing. Oh, you can't see it because it's green, right? No, you can't see it. Dadgummit. Oh man. Okay. Basically, I went on TikTok and I found the alien filter, right? And here's at least you'll be able to hear it.
Never see them. Wait a minute. Do it again. Wait a minute. I can cut that out. Just keep going. I can cut it out. Never let them see you sweat.
Right. So that was the first one, and it's just really freaking funny, right? And that's what I did. Well, then he said, yeah, Nancy and I were out. Nancy's his wife. Nancy and I were out, riding around or whatever. And Nancy said something about aliens or whatever. And he told Nancy the whole thing about that I'm an alien. Well, so I went on TikTok last night and I used that filter and I sent a message to Nancy. Okay. If you haven't gone over to my TikTok to see this, you have to. Okay. I swear, y'all, I laughed so hard. I think there was aliens inside of me that came out. I'm serious. You have to do it. And it's funny because I think that there's only two people that said anything. One was Denny, right? And then the other one was, I think, Sandy. But I think everybody else is like, is that Brady? Because it's got that filter on there, and I'm laughing hysterically. So you've got to go check it out, y'all. It's so freaking funny. Go on my YouTube, or sorry, on my TikTok, and see me. It is just so freaking funny. Okay. So I had to say that because I know that aliens are a big part of this group here, right? It says Elena says, I don't do TikTok anymore. Listen, I don't blame you. I don't do TikTok very much. Now, Denny's big on TikTok. Denny loves TikTok, and they love her on TikTok as well. They do. She's gotten like over 1 million views on one of her Elvis videos, and man, it's so cool. So she's got a great following there and everything. Yeah, she's doing great. So go over there and follow her as well. But no, for me, man, I'm like an old cow tail. I'm always dragging behind on TikTok. I can't. I don't do it. What's up, Brian from Kansas City, man? So Sandy says, "Yep, it was me." Sandy, was it freaking I mean, is it funny or is it just me and Denny? And I swear we weren't smoking anything. I promise we were not. Sandy said, Brady, was you one of the little green men from Kelly? Yes. I'm telling you, man. We just cracked up. It was crazy. Says something about getting into Scientology. What now? We are getting into Scientology, not sweating. You may be Canadian. I love it. That's freaking funny. What's up, Todd? Afternoon, sir. So anyway, I didn't have much that I wanted to talk about. I do want to say that I just booked another show in Cincinnati. I just posted it. I can't wait. It's at the Ludlow Garage, man. One of my friends, Kevin Pike, that I've known forever and ever and ever. He played drums with me back in the day when I played for the Fairfield Variety Show at Miami University. You guys have heard me talking about it. We played Purple Rain, man, and we just killed. But Kevin is now running sound a lot downtown Cincinnati, so on and so forth. And one of the places that he runs sound is the Ludlow Garage, and I'm going to be playing there. So I can't wait to go to Cincinnati, have me some Skyline, and do all the stuff that I do. Right? Bridget says, I am Canadian. No one sweats. And yes, it's Scientology that believes aliens are among us. God, no. Man, so I'll be buying tickets for that show at Ludlow. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. And I'm gonna be doing, I was practicing today because I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you don't sing for a little while, your voice starts to get weak, right? So like I haven't hardly sang for the last month or so. I just haven't. I've just been spending all of my time with Denny, and it's just been great. And but so I had to like sing a little bit today, and it was I'm a little rusty, to say the least. But I am going to do cut off jeans, which I did it the other day here live. But I am going to do cut off jeans in the show just because I haven't done it in so long. So that'll be fun. Let me see what else I got here that I can sing for y'all real quick. You guys are my you're my experiment. I will probe you. Okay, so she said, "Oh God." All right, so let me see. Here's my set list: Natural Born Lovers, Been There, Drunk That, Country as a Boy Can Be, Amy's Back in Austin, Easy Does It, What Were You Thinking, I Fell, Another You, Another Me, Hillbillies, California King, Kick a Little, Cut Off Jeans, Rock and Roll Heart, I'd Really Love to See You Tonight, Summer Breeze, What Might Have Been, Southern Accent. Now, you guys haven't heard me do that. I need my piano for that one, right? It's the Tom Petty song. Have you guys heard that song? Southern Accent. So I think that I'm going to put it in the show. I'm not for sure yet. I do that with the Petty Junkies. But that's a Tom Petty song, and it's so good. It's a great song. My Love, Great Balls of Fire, and God Bless Texas, right? So that's the stuff that I'm going to be doing. I might throw in, wait a minute. Where did that one song go? Yeah, man. I got to put in, the song Let's Go Before We're Gone. That's a song that I wrote for Denny. It is. Let's see if I can tune this thing up. Now, I don't have the lyrics in front of me here. Let me see. Well, here, maybe I can get them. Okay. We're always talking about the West, and we'll make it someday, but not just yet. I see us riding home some passenger train along the canyons of an old railway. Let's go before we're gone, 'cause we don't know the day we're leaving or the night we'll fly on home. Let's go before we're gone. Nothing's promised in this world, and every day is precious for you and me, girl. We shouldn't look back with regret. Let's drift like ramblers till our last sunset. Let's go before we're gone, 'cause we don't know the day we're leaving or the night we'll fly on home. Let's go before we're gone. Let's go before we're gone. Like that? Yes. I always talk about that song whenever I play, like in like for like singer songwriter kind of shows, and it's so true that we procrastinate, and the one thing that we don't have enough of in this life is time, and I want to make sure, because listen, I mean, Denny and I have gone through some up and downs in our relationship, but I tell you, when we're together, um, I really start to understand how precious time is. And, going out west and seeing things that we've always wanted to see, like the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone or Sequoia, redwoods and stuff like that, or whatever. It's so important to just go, before we're gone. And so that's what that whole song is about. And hopefully it hits home for y'all. Connie said, beautiful song. Thank you so much, Sandy. Awesome. Thank you. Don't sound rusty at all. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I've got you fooled. I'm really an alien. Sounding great. Brady, love that song. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very, very much. I will be there on the 29th in Richmond with my husband Walter this coming Saturday. Just can't wait. Yeah, listen, I can't wait either. And I'm sure that I'll see some of my my old bandmates and colleagues. I hope Josh Logan is there. Do you guys know Josh? Have you ever checked out Josh? Josh has got music happening all the time. He's as country as he can be, and he is the one who kind of got me my start. And we played the Maverick Club in Richmond, Kentucky, all the time, man. I mean, all the time. So it'll be great to see Josh and his family. Hopefully they're there. Maybe little Stevie. Stevie used to be our sound guy, Stevie Robinson. So hopefully he'll be there. And Saucerhead, Ronnie Sawyers. Are you going to be there, man? I hope so. Yeah, man. And, I got a friend from I got a call from my friend Kip, who was the promoter for the London, Kentucky show that I did a while back. It was the Seals and Crofts 2 thing. And he says that he's going to be doing a show this next summer for all of the Maverick Club people. And Josh is going to be closing the show. And he wants me to be a part of it. And I am so thrilled. I told him, I said, man, heck yeah, I would love to do that, and so you guys will be looking out for that. And, and speaking of shows, my gosh, my 2 booking agents, well, I've got several over there at Live Arts, but Casey and Kathy actually work with Producers Inc. And Producers Inc. works in tandem with Live Arts, and they just got me all kinds of cool gigs out in Oregon that's going to be coming up next year. So Seals and Crofts 2, man, we're going to be in Everett, Washington. I think we got 2, maybe even 4 shows in Oregon. I've got a solo show coming up in Shipshewana, Indiana next year. So the dates are already starting to roll in, which is going to be really, really super cool, right? All right, so spend time with family while you have time. We never know when something may happen. It's so incredibly true. Speaking of, this is what Sandy said, and it's so true, because I tell you, yesterday I went online, and this guy named Mike. I don't know Mike very well, but I saw that he said that my old friend Jay Aronoff had passed away. And I'm like, what happened to Jay, you know? And so to kind of give you a little backstory, so Jay was my one and only guitar teacher. I remember my dad went up to a little music store in Hamilton, Ohio, picked out a black guitar, little Ibanez. I've still got it. And picked it out and said, hey, is there anybody here that can teach my son some guitar chords and so on and so forth? Jay was the music teacher, right? So Jay and I got to be good friends over the years. Of course, I went on, I got in Little Texas and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But right before then, I was 15 years old. He had this cool old studio in Cincinnati. And he and I wrote this song and recorded it there. And then I heard yesterday that Jay had passed away. It was a heart attack, man. And dadgummit, it's like, you get my age, you just never know what's going to happen, and so you really have to cherish the time that you have with the people that you love. No doubt about it. So, all right. So Todd says Shipshewana. Yes. Bluegate. Yes. The Bluegate Theater. I'm going to be playing, I think, January. Let me see when it's going to be, y'all. Let me see here. Shipshewana, January the 24th at the Bluegate. And that's going to be a solo show with my band. It's going to be really, really cool, man. I think it's with my band. If it's not, that it'll still be cool. It'll be fun. The Wanderers, Jay Aronoff was so cool. Yes, he was. And great guitar player, man. Just a great guitar player, great soul. I just can't believe that Jay's gone. I really can't. It says I miss him so much. I've never even taken his phone number out of my phone. So sad. I mean, it just really makes you try to cherish what we have, y'all. Simple as that. What's up, Nelly? Says hi, Brady and everyone. Time to book. All right, Todd, you take care of yourself, brother. So Jennifer says hello and good afternoon to you, Nelly. Yeah, Nelly was saying that. What's up, Jennifer? Let me see. It says, ever think of coming to Parkersburg, West Virginia? I would love to. My drummer is from West Virginia, John Rife. And I don't know if he knows anybody in that area. Do you know of anybody in that area? Like maybe a theater or something like that would maybe have me as a solo artist, or Seals and Crofts too. That would be fun too. So you just let me know. My husband Walter and I used to go to the Maverick Club in Richmond, Kentucky. Listen, the Maverick Club. Let me just talk about the Maverick Club just for a second. I know that I've told you guys a little bit about the Maverick in the past, but the Maverick was really my first true honky tonk that I played in. Now, mind you, I did this little talent show in Cincinnati when I was 15 at a little place called the Mine Shaft. I come in second, by the way. And my friend Bill White, who I write songs with all the time, we wrote Been There, Drunk That together. He was the MC that night. So that's how far back we go, right? So anyway, but the Maverick Club was my first real honky tonk. And I've heard from back in the day that it used to have chicken wire, literally chicken wire all over the stage. And Jerry Lee Lewis played there, right? I remember that the owner of the Maverick Club got shot or something, man. I mean, Denny's in the other room. She goes, "Why?" Well, I heard that it was like something to do with the mafia or something. With the mafia. That's what I heard. I could be wrong. I don't know. I really don't know exactly what happened. I could be completely wrong. I got no clue. But it was a crazy place, man. Now, there was a dude that worked there. I haven't seen him in years. I don't know if he's still around. I don't know. The bouncer was we called him Starvin' Marvin, big old boy, and he would get up and sing with us sometimes. He'd get up and sing Randy Travis or well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. Sing it, Denny. The firewoman back there. That's right. But no, Starvin' Marvin, man, he would get up and entertain and was great. I missed the Maverick Club so much. Now, it was a rough joint, man. If you didn't know what you was doing, if you didn't watch your P's and Q's, you get your butt whooped for sure. It was pretty seedy joint. It says, I love that you are the only artist that I know of that does live chats with their fans. Well, good. Well, by God, that's the way it is, man. That's what you get around this joint. Sandy said, might be able to work something out. Yeah, talk to the people over there. It says, I need to find one of your shows before I'm old and slow to get there. You've always been one of my favorites. Oh, heck, you are my favorite. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Listen, I appreciate you sticking in there with me. I look back on my career and I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. I just can't believe that I've been doing it as long as I've been doing it, man. The Lord's been good to me, and I know that the stars have all had to align for me to stay at this and make a living as long as I have. So I really appreciate it. And thank you. So wait a minute. Okay. Somebody just said Rick's Tavern in Fairfield and Hamilton is gone. Are you kidding me? Where did that go? I didn't know that was gone, man. That's crazy. Says what? Oh my God, Jerry Lee Lewis played at the Maverick Club. Wow, never saw that. Yeah, that was when it first, was starting to get up and rocking or whatever. But Jerry Lee Lewis played there. That's what I was told. So Damon says you don't have to be concerned about death. You come from good stock. We all live long lives. No worries. I love it, Damon. Well, listen, my dad, he lived, he was 79 when he passed. Now, as you know, your dad, Troy, he's having some health issues. So we're praying for him. Keep him in your prayers, y'all. He's been having a hard time with some stuff. I won't go into all of it, but he's what, mid 80s, 84, 85, something like that, so he's doing good. So I hope I make it, and I hope I have enough money to get me through. Because listen, when I was a kid, of course, I tell Denny this all the time, and I tell her, I said, now listen, if I get old, man, please don't put me in a nursing home. Just don't. She said, never. I just that's the one thing, man. Listen, and if y'all here, hold Denny accountable. If yes, ma'am. Okay, hold Denny accountable. All you people out there. Don't let her put me in a nursing home. I'm telling you, man, it did damage. I was screwed me up when I was a kid, So but basically, my mom.
I just bring you a nurse, baby.
You just bring me a nurse?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, listen.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I just don't want to. Thank you. I just do not want to go to a nursing home.
I don't want to either.
Yeah,
you never know. I might get sick, right?
Well,
don't be putting me in those places.
You're 25 years younger than me. You'll be all right.
Still,
you'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah, you know, and you know me, I will not listen. I won't even drive by a nursing home. I can't, man.
You'll say, don't mess with her.
Now listen, here's the deal. I know that there's times when people have to go to nursing homes, and especially like if you have dementia or you don't have enough money to take care of somebody and they need 24-hour help and all. I get it. I understand. I mean, nursing homes are there for a reason. I understand. But listen, man, when I was a kid, my mom, after my sister's death, she passed away. Gosh, I think she was 23 at the time. Whole other story. But my mom, you know, to kind of lift her spirits and to you know, just to kind of get her mind outside of herself, she would go and she would give her time and put on these little shows at the nursing home, right? And I'd go along with her, right? Me and Angie and Christy, my cousins, and we'd go up there and we would have luau's, little Hawaiian luau's. I dressed up like Elvis. Um, I would dance like the Bee Gees. And I did. Me and like 3 or 4 dudes or whatever. We had no idea what we were doing, and we did YMCA, right? And one of them dressed like an Indian. I was the cowboy, and we were the village people, right? I had no clue, by the way, what their agenda and ideology was about. I just enjoyed the freaking song, man. So I was just freaking YMCA, right? And so anyway, we went up there, y'all, and these people were so incredibly sad, man. It just broke my heart. There was this one lady, God, what was her name? It was this elderly lady. She was there all the time, and mom one time or whatever said something, you know, let's just call her Sue. You know, hey Sue, do you have a favorite song? And she would rock like this right here, you know. She'd rock back and forth, and she'd wring her hands like this right here, and she'd say, "Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, fleece white as snow," you know. And she was just the cutest thing in the world. But mom would ask her, you know, is your family going to come up and spend time with you? Well, she said, I don't have any family. You know, she said, nobody's going to come and see me anymore, you know. And she would just cry. And I swear, y'all, it just broke my heart. I thought, my God, man, what an incredibly lonely existence to, you know, be up here in this joint. And ain't no telling what kind of care she's getting, if she's getting the right care at all. I don't know. But so from then on out, man, since I've been a kid, I just I do not want to go to a nursing home. So you guys hold Denny accountable. All right. So says Brady, have you ever did any shows in Lexington, Kentucky on New Circle Road? You know, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, the only time I've ever done did a show in Lexington, it was way back with Josh Logan, maybe one time. There's just not very many places to play there. But if you know of a place, have them contact me. I would love to play Lexington. It would be great. Says no. I was 25 when my father became ill. He was having heart failure. My siblings wanted to put him in a home, but I stood up and cared for him 24/7 alone. Yes, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it, Bridget. I knew I liked you. That's good stuff, man. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand for something, or you fall for anything, as Aaron Tippin would say. It's the truth, though. Seriously. My God, you know, when my mom got sick with cancer, now Now, as you know, she was living up in Fairfield, Ohio. And my wife at the time, she and I went up, got my mom, packed her bags, brought her to Tennessee, man. And for 3 months, I took care of my mom all the way up until the time that hospice took over. And of course, she had cancer. And it was the hardest but most rewarding thing that I have ever done in my entire life is to take care of my beautiful mother. So good for you, Bridget. I applaud you. More people in this world needs to understand, especially if a child would, an adult would not be an adult without having been a child. And when you were a child, your mother and your father took care of you. Now, some have done better jobs than others. But that's the whole thing, man. That's the whole point. It's got to be reversed. When they get old and they can't take care of themselves, it should be the responsibility of the son or the daughter or all of them to pitch in and take care of that parent. That's just my belief. Okay, so says hardest job I ever had, a social worker came in and said I was doing a great job. He died 2 years later holding my hand. Hardest job I ever had, and do it again in a second. Amen. Listen, 2 years, man. That's a long time, Bridget. Very commendable. Some nursing homes aren't too bad. That's true. It all depends on the staff that works. I've been taking care of people for 40 years and took care of both of my parents before they passed. You're so right. You're so right. Sometimes, it's an incredible staff. I've got a friend of mine, Gordon Kennedy, whose dad, Jerry, has been put into an assisted living facility. And he and his wife has got dementia. So they needed like a memory care kind of place as well, so it's like this assisted living place that's got assisted living for him, and then this dementia kind of section of the place as well. And Gordon says it's just amazing. It's an amazing place. Now, mind you, Jerry's got a lot of money, and I know that it takes a lot of cash. And listen, I think our government needs to do a better job. I just really do. I think that they do a good job with veterans, or I think that it's gotten better over the years, but they need to do a better job with senior citizens. I just really do. It's really, really sad that people get to a certain age or whatever. They don't have enough money coming in. They can't get care. They lose all their family, and then they're alone. And it's just a very, very sad way to go. Sandy says, I've been a caregiver for several years, and my daughter does it now as well. I enjoy it. One lady was almost 100. These that I said in our home, a lot of wonderful friendships. Oh, it's extremely rewarding. It is very rewarding. There you go. I tell others for someone to ask me to take care of their loved ones. It is an honor. Yes, absolutely. It's an honor. Absolutely. Damon says, yes, Brady, mom died from cancer as well. It's the hardest thing to ever go through, losing a parent. It really is. It really is. I mean, it's just terrible. Hey, Walter, how you doing, buddy? You don't tune in very much, but we certainly appreciate you having or appreciate you being here. Brady, I had to help my husband, Walter, take care of his dad all the way up until he passed away a couple of years ago. He passed away right in front of me. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, Jennifer, because that's not only is that the duty of a wife, being there for her husband, but Walter, I commend you for taking care of your parents. Wonderful. Nurse says, Connie says, a nurse told me when I started out that you need to treat them as you would treat or want your parents treated, and that has always stuck in my mind. Yeah, Connie, I just hope that a lot of these caregivers feel that way, and I know that it gets tough, and you get frustrated, you have bad days, and all that kind of stuff, and so it's hard, So saying, I'll take one more. It says, Sandy, helped take care of my parents till they passed. Mom had a brain tumor. Oh, Dad had congestive heart failure. They were both 90. Wow. Well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear about them passing, but hey, they lived to be 90.
It's around Elvis's age.
What is that? Is that how old Elvis would be?
I think he would be 89 this year.
Elvis would be 89 this year. Wow. No, yeah, I mean, listen, not 90 is a good, old age,
89.
Really?
So during Elvis's time,
yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Wow.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. Yes. So.
How's my tan looking?
Your tan looks incredible.
Fake bacon.
She said she's fake bacon.
Fake bacon.
Faker, bake baker.
That's right.
Yes.
Faker baker.
Faker baker. That's it, man. No, it looks good. It really looks really good. Well, y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm not going to keep you too long today, but I wanted to say hello, give you an update about what's happening. I'm adding tour dates all the time. Sign up for my YouTube. Watch a video just because. Those watch hours mean all the difference in the world. If I can get monetized, I can just stay here and be taken care of by Denny. Yep. She's just the best, man.
Baby, I love you.
I love you too. And we have such a good time here.
Bake them strawberry cakes.
Yeah, bake a strawberry cake. That's right. Oh man, that does sound good.
It really does sound good right now.
Maybe we should do that tonight.
I know, we should.
Connie says, Denny, you need to step out and say hi sometime.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, not right now. I'll be looking like an orange.
She will. She says she looks like an orange Oompa Loompa right now. So, but she will. She will. So, but listen, I love you guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's go before we're gone, man. Get out there and do what you want to do, and get some things done. Tell the person that you love that you love them.
I love you.
I love you. All right, you guys take care, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.